Hi, welcome back to another one. Do you know how I've been banging on about shooting wider in the last few videos, 28mm specifically? But it got me thinking, like, your phone's kind of that, isn't it? Now, I don't rate phones as cameras. I think they're ergonomically garbage. I don't think the picture quality comes anywhere close, but they are super convenient. And if you're only using it for social media or for small printing, I honestly don't think many people will be able to tell the difference. So, as I also said in one of those other videos, I like to try stupid stuff. I figured I would just have a day. We've actually got some sunshine, which is perfect if you're going to be using a mobile phone with that tiny sensor and such. So I decided I'm going to have a day shooting just with the phone. I mean, what could go wrong? Now, my phone isn't some fancy pants new thing. The one I currently use for my daily is the iPhone 12 mini. I do have a Google Pixel as well, but this is just small, it's easy, it does what it's supposed to do. But it only has the wide and the super wide lenses. So if I stick it on the regular lens, it's going to give me about 26, 27mm, which is pretty much 28mm. So that's what I'm going to be shooting with. It's all going to be JPEG because, again, this is an older iPhone, so we don't have RAW because it's not an Android. And I'll be showing you both the straight out of camera JPEGs and the processed RAWs. And I'm now going to move from here because the sun is like right there and it's blinding me a lot. Alright, let's just start with a nice simple building shot. This is always quite a fun shot though. Using that shadow on the floor and the bridge at the top just to drag that frame in a little bit. Leading line from the bottom left corner, taking you straight to that tidal barrier. That's quite cool. Cool reflection. I think one of the biggest differences between a phone and an actual camera is intention. This shows intention. You're picking up this because you want to shoot photographs. You're not picking this up because you want to play Candy Crush or talk to your mates or check your emails. This is a camera for taking pictures, whereas your phone, for some people, this is their everyday life. This is how they organize their business, how they communicate with people. The level of distraction in this tiny little supercomputer is beyond belief. So one of the reasons why I choose to not use the phone is because sometimes I just want to take pictures. I don't want to respond to emails or messages or comments or any of that sort of stuff. I just want to take pictures, and this is just too distracting. Cool reflection over there, look. Now, shooting with a phone has a lot of upsides. First of all, it's very discreet. If you're a little bit more on the nervous side when it comes to shooting street photography, especially if you want to shoot people up close, like a lot of the classic photographers, street photographers do, phone is great for that because nobody really takes you seriously with the phone. You could be pointing it anywhere and they can't see that lens barrel directed at their face, you know? So it's a lot easier to get away with shots much closer. Still not something I'm going to do, but if you wanted to do that thing, it's much easier with a phone. Another major benefit to a phone is the likelihood is that you've already got one. You don't have to buy an additional thing. You don't have to buy lenses to go on the thing. You know, you don't have to worry about carrying that thing around because you've already got it already in your pocket. So it is super convenient. Right, I've just spotted over there, well, let me show you. In the direction that I came from, you probably don't see it on this because it's such a wide shot, but it looks like there's a little boat kind of washed up just by the edge of the deep over there. So I think I'm going to head back on the other side of the river and have a look because I think there might be a photograph there. Let's do that. Might be something there. It might be also garbage. Who knows? So I'm coming up to a shot that I got when I was using that 28mm prime on the Sony A7, and it's just a look-up shot up there of that portion of the tidal barrier. So I'm going to take the same shot again with this camera, similar focal length, similar conditions, see how they compare. Oh, looks like I'm a little bit late. The recovery guys are there. Let's go down there and get a bit closer. An abstract shot I took a while back. Abstract. One of them bound to be alright. Alright, so a couple of things shooting with the phone that I don't like. The main one being that they have the ergonomics of a bar of soap or a fat credit card. It's like the worst possible shooting experience you can have. But you know, they are light, they are sort of easy to slide in and out of your pocket, so it's not a big deal, but you know, I like a grip. I use the EM1 Mark II as my day-to-day camera. That has got the best ergonomics. This definitely hasn't. Now the second thing, and one that is not unique to mobile phones, is the fact that it has no EVF. Of course, there are a lot of modern cameras. You know, the most recent release I can think of is the Lumix S9. They don't have an EVF, and that's fine. It's usable. But when you get a day like today, where it is very bright, which is, you know, the best circumstances for using a phone, generally speaking, that screen can get very difficult to see. You know, depending on which angle you're shooting at. So, you know, it's kind of annoying. But it's, again, it's one of them things where it's like, yeah, it's kind of like a reasonable trade-off for the convenience. Okay, so final thing. As you may have seen from the footage, there were a few instances where I didn't break stride, just kept moving, got some shots very close to people, and that's something that I just don't do. But with the phone, again, because it is so discreet, because you just look like everybody else, it does give you a little bit more confidence to do a shot like that. I mean, I don't personally like the way they look. I was just doing it for example. But yeah, if you are that type of shooter, a phone, and you know, if you are a little bit sort of on a more nervous side when it comes to street photography, a phone is a fantastic way to go. All right, I've had enough. I'm going to go home and get some lunch. Thank you very much for watching.